Good morning. We made it to Monday. Welcome, I tell ya. And guess what? If you're watching this right here, right now, you're in Sarasota, Florida. That's where we are. It is a Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. My name is Live with Nature. This is the opportunity to connect to nature, welcome in a brand new day, say, hey, let's make the most of it. That's what it's about. I'll tell you what, because that's what the topic is this morning is, well, taking care of yourself. And so part of being able to enjoy to take care of yourself is actually taking care of yourself. So I got up a little bit late this morning, which is good. It was kind of nice and different for me. And it's because I stayed up late. I've got lots going on. It might have been a weekend, but I still have plenty to do. So my message this morning is just about taking care of yourself. You know, I found myself in the past being consumed by spending too much time on the internet, spending too much time on a bunch of different projects and not getting any one particular project done in any type of orderly fashion. And what I found is that you have to be able to focus on some things. I've been talking about this for a long time. One of the just went out. That's interesting. So I don't even know if you can see me now. I guess it doesn't really matter. So taking care of yourself involves getting some rest, okay? You need to get some rest. I remember days where I did this stuff and I was getting like 2 hours of sleep. I don't need as much sleep as I used to need, but I certainly need some sleep. It's very easy to get what's the word? I guess consumed by looking at stuff on the internet, by reading people's posts, by posting yourself, by looking at information that's interesting to you. And that is fun. It's informative. You can learn things, and I do. And, I've just kind of changed. I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm changing. It's a constant transformational change. And in this constant transformational change, lately, I've been defining my purpose. So I've been focusing on defining my purpose, which some of you may know is helping other people. Well, in defining that purpose, other things have come together that are requiring my attention. So I need to focus on this stuff, and the only way I can do it properly is to get the rest that I need, eat properly, do some exercise. Although my job's pretty physical, it is. That's not the kind of exercise I was thinking about. I'm thinking about, maybe I need to get up and start running. Maybe I need to start doing more just physical exercise. And it can be very simple. It can be, starting out with maybe some jumping jacks, doing certainly always starting with stretching. That much I know. Stretch the muscles out before I go start running. And I'm not a big runner, I'll tell you that, so we'll see about that one. It's a great idea. Whether I actually manifest that or not is a whole nother thing. What I do enjoy doing is riding a bike, actually. Riding the bike is good exercise. People pay money to go to the gym, right? To ride on the bikes or to walk on the treadmill, this type of stuff. But nutrition, rest, and your emotional well-being is super important. So I just want to urge everybody to take time for themselves, to not overdo it on the internet thing. That's seemingly in my mind, because it's so easy to do. It's very addictive. And there may be some issues with that. Who knows? The amount of time that we're spending. I've seen things lately about the kids and how it can affect their brains in a negative way because they spend so much time playing games or watching videos and stuff of this nature online. Well, if it can affect the kids, it can affect the adults too, but they're not talking about that. They're not talking about, oh, it'll affect the adults as well. I've always used the internet primarily for learning and informational purposes. If I needed to find out about something, I do that. And it's a good thing, and there's a lot of resource out there, but this is what I'd also caution you is be careful, because not everything you read is exactly true. These days you can pretty much write anything, say anything, and be anybody, but what you have to use is a little bit of discernment to make sure that in fact it is correct. And I've always just taken in information, decided, oh well, you know, what part of this applies. A lot of times I can just tell, is this really a bunch of BS kind of thing, or is this actually for real? But then we can tend to be influenced by things that seem to be real, but they're not. So the way I try and do it anymore is simply this, is I put God first in my life. Those that watch this show know that I believe in God, that I have a higher power, and part of connecting there is doing these videos. It's connecting to nature. It's connecting to the source, because God created all this stuff that we get to enjoy. It's really fun. My job gets to take me to some really great places, a lot of times down to the water and to the beach, and I just love being down there. Part of taking care of yourself, I'm just going to as well ask you to try and get out into nature. Just take a walk. Go down to the park. Go to the lake if you got one. Go to the river if you have one. Go to the beach if you happen to have a beach close. But getting outside is some of the best medicine that we can possibly get. Enjoying what God has put in front of us is not only in my mind, a gift, but something that makes me feel really good. So that's why I do these videos. I want you to take care of yourself. I need to take care of myself. I need to focus on what's most important. And that doesn't mean necessarily sitting on the internet and worrying about, you know, I gotta do this, I gotta respond to that. You know, and there's a lot of times now where I simply can't get back to the comments just because it's a matter of time. And it's not about my time management, it's about my time that I have to focus on doing the most important stuff. I like welcoming in a brand new day. I think that that's an important factor. If I get up early, that allows me to get a lot of things done in a quiet time of the day. But then coming out here, listening to, I can hear cicadas in the background humming away. I can hear some frogs. There's going to be some birds here shortly, like that. Watch the sun come up. Welcome in a brand new day. Be grateful for it, because this is what I do in fact know, is that yesterday is now a memory. Tomorrow is not here. It's not promised to me. But what I do have is this moment right now, and that's called the present, and it's because it's a gift. Now this is going to be an opportunity here to use for meditation as well, because in a moment I'll just be quiet. We'll watch the sun come up. We'll welcome in this brand new day. I use it for some introspection time, for repeating my affirmations and affirming the things that I am and the things that I'm doing, and just trying to set my day in a positive way. Because positivity is important to me. I hope it's important to you. If you happen to be struggling for any particular reasons, know this. At the end of the video, I like to do two things. One of them is pray for us, pray for the manifestation of our dreams and our goals, because that's my thinking. If you believe in another higher power, or you don't believe in Jesus, that's okay by me too. I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, but what I will do is you will hear me proclaim my faith, because my faith has gotten me to a point where I can actually enjoy nature. And it is part of helping keep me healthy. So therefore, I'm going to give God all the credit for everything that I am about, okay? Because I believe in the Bible, and I believe that He died for my sins, and my life, when I do that and focus on that part of it, my life gets really super good, and it's really super good, and I want to keep it that way. So I hope you want to keep your life in a good, positive way as well. And know that even if you are suffering, no matter what it might be, my God's very powerful. He can make anything happen, like create the world and the universe and everything that's within it. Now, we've got a little bit of clouds, so it's going to be kind of cloudy this morning. I'll be back here shortly. We'll go ahead and we'll pray. I'll acknowledge those that came in on the live broadcast. Let's just start by enjoying today. I hope that you're having a good day so far. I see that, it's always some type of thing